Good morning, guys. I wanted to jump on and just have this real quick conversation because, I know some people are in recovery, and, it does seem very easy when you first start it. You start to feel okay, and then you'll get this crash of feelings that you've never felt before, and depression will start to set in, and it's hard. It's really hard, but you need to stay strong. That's why I locked myself up for so many months, because I just could not cope. But you must push through because it does get easier. Don't give up on you. And it comes to the point where you feel like getting clean and sober is harder than being an addict, and it is. You understand why you used to use. You understand why you used to numb it. So you need to find an escape. You need to replace your addiction with another good addiction. Okay, so you need to set up a routine and stuff like that. Keep focused. People who are relapsing, don't be afraid to come out and say that you've relapsed, because it's all a part of recovery. I didn't want it to be a part of my recovery, but it was. Just try and be strong. It's such a hard thing getting clean. Like, it really is. It takes its toll, and it really, like, you get in your head, and then you feel like you're lonelier than you was before. You feel so alone, but you're not at all. It's your mind trying to convince you that you need to go back to your old ways. Our old ways is going to kill you, put you in jail. You're going to have putrid people around you, because this drug brings putrid people. You don't want to be in that life. You want to get past these time in recovery. You want to get past, I'm talking like getting to that point when your mind resets and you've worked on you and you've pushed through enough to make it through to the days where it starts to get brighter. I know when I first started recovery, I search for stuff that would keep my mind busy. The big thing about keeping your mind busy is it's hard. I know it's hard. I know this is hard, guys, but you need to push through. You really need to push through. At the end, there is light. Get to know yourself. Understand why you feel this way. Understand why you want to pick up. Are you depressed? Have you got other complications in your life that you didn't know because you've been masking it? So find out, do research. What do you have? Do you need to go to a doctor and get medication to get you through those first couple of months? Go to therapy, just try and really understand you, because we've used for so long, we don't know who we are. There's a dead soul inside here, and it hasn't been released. Until that gets released and you actually get to know yourself and understand why things are happening, you will release that soul. I remember when my soul was released, I was one year, and it's a feeling I'll never forget. I cried with happiness. I made it, but only 3 days later after that, I relapsed, so it's you just got to really understand what you're looking at and what you're going through, because it's a big thing, even though I was over a year clean, and I felt like I was so strong, but yeah, I was so weak, but I have learnt from that. I'm going on 8 months now, so I'm coming up to that year, and I'm feeling extremely like I've got it this time, but just to understand yourself and start working on yourself, start doing homework. I know you feel shit. I know you do, because I know exactly what it feels to go through recovery. A lot of people would say to me, oh, it's easy. Oh, fuck, it's not easy. It's not easy. Once you start passing those 4 or 5 months, shit just turns to shit, because you've gotten over that recovery. You got 5 months, you think you got it, but it's around 6 months that the devil starts to jump back in, because you're training your mind to be this new person, and it's like saying, hello, like, this is not what I do. I don't cope with this pain. I don't do this anymore. Like, I need a drink because I'm feeling like shit right now, and the only way I used to get through is have a drink, So you got to really start to train your mind and tell it, this is not how you cope anymore. You don't use to cope anymore. This is what we do. We get on our Zoom meetings. We connect with recovery pages. We keep in contact with people who are in recovery, that have made it, and learn off them, learn off them. I had to go through a lot of things to work out what works for me. Not everything worked for me, and the biggest thing that I did was I meditated and I went to the gym. I did fitness and meditation. There are the biggest keys in your recovery. Other people, they pray and stuff like that, but I was meditating and the gym, but I really had to fight this battle, and it was a long time before I felt like I was okay. It was a long time before I felt that my actual body was connected to my soul. I could look at myself and I couldn't even recognize myself. I didn't even feel like I was actually talking. It was something else in me that was talking. I feel connected now. I feel like this is me. But I've gone 2 years and 8 months. So you have to be strong. You have to be strong. And please look up stuff on meditation. Look up stuff on motivation. Motivating clips on YouTube and that. Don't watch this TV and don't watch all this shit that brings you down. You got to watch shit that's going to bring you up and give you that little bit of a hype or a little bit of a lifeline. Please just stay strong. And that was just my message for this morning, because I know what it feels like. I do. I 100% know what it feels like. And just remember, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and we've been through this. We have done what you've done, and I want you to know that you're worth it and that you're going to get through. And just please don't give up. Don't pick up. Don't pick up that drink or that pipe or that shot, because it's going to put you in jail. You're going to lose your life, or you're just going to end up not be able to come back from what it does to your mind. It's just going to fry you, and you're better than that. You're way better than that. So yeah, just keep fighting it, and you've got this. Okay, so reach out to the rooms. I know at the moment you don't want to do anything. I know this. That's why I hibernated for 8 months before I actually went out and had to get real help, because I was falling apart. I couldn't cope, and I went to 1 year and I relapsed 3 days later, and then I went to another 8 months and I relapsed again. So it's a roller coaster. But the day you wake up and you feel that spirit come to life is a day that you'll never forget. So keep fighting for that. Cheers.